we go, first fish. I'm just gonna run 3 slip sinker rigs all day with Nightcrawlers, because all I brought was Nightcrawlers. The water's a little discolored, so I know a little bit high, so there's a chance I might get some perch or walleye. There's always a chance for walleye, but a good chance I might get perch because they might be coming out of the lake. First fish is a sucker though. Not a bad one. Not too big though, probably 19-incher. Just let them go right away. If they're over 20, I might measure them today. Oh, that water's really cold. I'm just running mono leader to a weight on a slip sinker rig, and then a fluoro leader to a Aberdeen hook, and that's it on all 3 rods. There we go. Missed a couple fish, but finally got another one on. It's tough to tell today because the winds are gusting up to 20-something miles an hour sometimes. So rod tips are moving all over the place. And the fish are being kind of finicky. A decent walleye. Awesome. I'm like changing the rotation of the poles, which ones are farther out and which ones are closer in. Try and gauge where the fish are. But they might turn off altogether later because the temperature's going to drop really hard. See how long he is. Right around 15 probably. Yeah, dead on 15. That is the weirdest thing ever. I went 2 hours without a hit, and I casted this pole out, and I decided I cast it out too far, so about 5 seconds later I lifted it back up, and I have a fish on. Even though I was checking the poles the whole time, no hits, and suddenly a nice fish picked it up in 5 seconds of it just drifting downstream. That's awesome. Nice walleye. I let that last walleye go because it was right on the line, and keeping fish right on the line and having them shrink from dying or freezing or whatever is a good way to get caught by the fish police. Get a ticket. So I like letting them go when they're right on the line. This one's definitely over the line though. It's around 18 probably. Man, that's so weird. This fish picked it up in like 5 seconds probably. It's just strange for the winter. It's around 17 3/4, right around there. Awesome. Nice keeper size walleye. Oh. I tried doing the exact same thing again and I got another fish on. Casting it way out into the middle where the current's really strong, letting it drift down, and the fish are eating it, I think, because the water's rising like crazy, and that usually brings on a good bite for walleye when the water rises, more than anything down here. Man, that's really awesome. 2 fish in 10 minutes after a couple hours of nothing. They're definitely hitting it when it drifts down. Oh. I also saw a sucker roll right there, right in front of me. This might not be a walleye. Yeah, it's a sucker. Weird. Good size one. It's about the same size as the one I saw. It rolled like 10 feet out. Like jumped out of the water pretty much. Good size sucker. They're getting kind of fat. It's good if I get a 23, 24. Especially like a 24 plus, I might be able to break the record if they're fat like this guy or fatter. Show them to you. It's probably like a, I don't know, 19, 20. incher, something like that. Yeah, 19 and a half. Pretty good size. Slightly above average, probably. Bite turned off right after the water stopped rising. The strong bite. Had to wait at least an hour for this fish. It's a walleye. Not a bad one. They're pretty good walleye. Awesome. Second keeper of the day. Definitely over 15. Probably 17 incher, I'd guess. Right around there. 17 and a half. Yeah, right around the size of the first one actually. 17 and a half or 3/4, yeah, 17 and a half. Awesome. Nice decent walleye. Checking the poles half an hour later. Got another smaller fish on. I think smaller. Doesn't feel too big. Yeah, another walleye. Smaller guy. Unhook him here quick. Oh. Show him to you. Might be legal. 15 and a half. Right around there. As long as they're a little bit over the line, I don't mind taking them. Yeah, right around 15 and a half. Nice. Another decent one. There we go. At least an hour after the last fish. Got another hookup. He was just barely tapping it. Super, super light. Nice walleye. Awesome. Good deal. Might be the best one of the day. Yeah, it's the best one probably. It's at least 18. Maybe 18 and a half. Something like that. Awesome. Started picking up during the evening, I guess. Because I got a really light hit on that one too. That might have been a sucker though, because I didn't see any teeth holes in the Nightcrawler. That could be a 19. Probably 18 and a half. Something like that. Yeah, dead on 18 and a half. Awesome. Best walleye of the day. A lot of good meat on him. Good solid keeper. Getting hits. Awesome. Right before dark. One last fish. Seems like not a bad one. If it's a walleye, I might just limit out. I want to use the L word, but kind of jinxed me last time. But if it is, so yeah, that is a walleye. Don't throw the hook. Stay hooked. Oh yeah, another nice one. I limited out again. Third time this winter. Awesome. I used to have trouble limiting out down here in the winter. In the fall it's really easy, but the winter bite, it turns on and off so hard. That's a nice one. 18. Yeah. Years ago I used to get like 3, maybe 4 walleyes and no more ever. I'd never get 5 over 15. But this one I already did that 3 times. That's a 18-incher. Awesome. Almost as big as the last one. That's perfect. Full limit of walleye. Alright, show you the full limit quick. 2 around 18. They're never all going to behave at once, but 2 around 18, 17, 15 and a half. And that one, whatever that one was, almost 18. Awesome. 5 over 15 inches. Good haul.